Hey guys, Retro Mikey 78 here. We're gonna do Labor Day pickups. Went around, did a few sales, hit a couple different stores. I'll show you which ones I went to and everything. Um, and just to bear with you guys, in case I start doing it or nothing, I've been real sick lately, so I've got bronchitis. I start coughing a hack or whatever. Please apologize. Try to cut some of it out. But I'll show you which stores I went to and what type of sales I got. I made some awesome finds, made some great sales, great deals. So let's hop right into it. Before I start off going to the stores, I did pick up a few games off of eBay or Mercari. Been working on completing the Donkey Kong series for the GameCube and the Wii U, so I picked up Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. It was the last one with the drums I needed. Then I also picked it up on the Wii U, or on the Wii, I mean. Trying to pick up that. Then I also grabbed Donkey Kong Barrel Racing, or Barrel Blast. Got them fairly cheap off eBay. Before the Labor Day sale really started, I did like a pre thing. Didn't want to hit all the stores in one day. So over on the east side near St. Louis, I stopped at a store called Art City Gaming. I had a 10% off coupon while I was there, so he had just got in Twisted Metal 4. Went ahead and picked that up. I think the only one I'm missing for the original now is Twisted Metal 2. Picked up Red Steel 2. This is a sealed copy, never been opened. So I figured I got 10% off that. Wasn't a bad deal. Picked up Jaws Unleashed. I've heard a bunch of things about this. I never got to play it before, so picked it up. Figured I'd try that. I did pick up one more game there. I picked up Rocksmith for the Xbox One. But I picked it up, and that was for my daughter, so I gave it to her. While I was there, I also picked up 2 strategy guides for $5 a piece. The Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and picked up Destroy All Humans. But that was Art City Gaming. Next is Half Price Books. Yes, folks, Half Price Books does sell video games. I didn't hit the closer store to me. I hit it before Labor Day. I was just trying to see what they had. They didn't have much, so I just went ahead and bought stuff. Bought a copy of Final Fantasy VIII. It's in really good shape. That's where I also picked up Red Steel, the first one. And then I also picked up Super Mario Land 3 Wario World and Rampage World Tour. Just a few odds and ends at that store. Nothing great. Alright. Now, Chesterfield V-Stock. Went there. They had the buy 2, get 1 free like they have for most holidays. It's a nice little service. It's the better way to buy the more expensive games come from them, because they usually up their prices from price starting. So, I mean, you look at the prices and you're like, oh, they're too high, they're too high. But then when you buy them and you get buy 2, get 1 free, and then you average it out, you're paying under what, usually you're paying under what the retail price would be. So we have, first off, Legend of Dragoon. Then we have the second Spyro, released for the PS1. Then I picked up Silent Hill Origins. Then I picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. Picked up Super Mario Maker. And one of the only reasons I picked this up is I still got one that's original, got the original cardboard on it and everything. I've never opened it. Bought it day one, put it on a shelf, and for some reason I forgot about it. I noticed that it's worth worth a pretty, still pretty much new. So I figured I got one of these real cheap. Why not? Digimon World 4. This is a hard to find game. Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion. I like playing the Jimmy Neutron games, but I'm trying to get them all on the GameCube. And then I got Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I think that completes the trilogy that they came out with. Then I knocked off one more long box for the PS1. Got this one. It ended up being one of the free ones. This was it was real cheap in there. Not a big game, but got bottom of the ninth for the PS1. All in all, that was a pretty good haul there. Next up, I went to Half Price Books on their Labor Day sale. I did the Chesterfield one, because I don't go to that one too often. And Half Price Books for their Labor Day sale had the entire store 20% off. So, go through what I got here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade Attack. It's like an old school arcade beat 'em up for the DS. It's almost like the Turtles 2 and 3, maybe Turtles 4. But it's just a new adventure they just did for the DS. Pretty cool. I got the third birthday for the PSP. And what a lot of people don't realize is this is the third Parasite Eve. And kind of excited to play through that. I do like the Parasite Eve, the first one. I don't own the second one. I'm looking for it still. Picked up Lollipop Chainsaw. For those of you that ever played this game, it is a great beat 'em up game. I've got it for the 360, so I figured I'd pick up the PS3 version. Then, adding to my Resident Evil collection, I needed Resident Evil 6 and Raccoon City for the PS3 because I didn't own any. I think I owned Resident Evil 5 for the 3. Other than that, I did that. While investigating this, though, I did find out that there is a limited collector's edition of the Raccoon City. Even as bad as this game is, I'll probably still hunt that down and look for that to complete my Resident Evil collection. That's how sad and pathetic I am with my Resident Evils. Picked up Tron Evolution Battle Grids. I really enjoy the Tron series, so I've looked at it. It's just some cheesy stuff. You try play it on the Wii. I think I got it for just a couple bucks there. So another one, one of my Wii U games that I found that was sealed and worth a lot more sealed than it was open. So I picked up a cheap copy of Color Splash, Paper Mario Color Splash, so I could actually finally play one. I don't know what it is, but whenever I had my Wii U collection, I was like, I bought games and skipped over them, and now I'm going back realizing, oh, these are worth more sealed than they are open, so I was like, I'll keep them sealed. If I can find them out there cheap, I'll get a copy. But then in their clearance section there, you even got 20% off clearance. I picked up the Star Wars Clone Wars, the lightsaber duels. It was on clearance for $3. Then I got 20% off that. So, I mean, break it down, $2.40 for a complete game. I mean, and the disc is in great shape. Pretty good deal. Alright, next store I drove down to the South County Mall. And we went to V-Stock. I also went to Slackers down there. Did not find anything at the Slackers, so I didn't shoot any footage or anything. But the South County Mall, I found quite a bit there. And things were priced very weirdly at that one. So we'll go through this. First off, why I was there, I bought this Mario Party 10 with the Amiibo set. It was up on the display as used. I don't know if somebody traded it in like this or what it was, but it is still got the original seal. I mean, there's no... It's never been opened. So basically, I knew, and I got it in the trade, in the buy two get one free. I think this actually was the free item that I got in that. Because when you do the buy two get one free, they take it and they go, all right, here's your most expensive, your next one, then you get a free one. It's not, let me line all these up and your three cheapest are free. It's buy two games, and then that high dollar game becomes free. And I was like, okay, so got that one for free. Like, that knocks the price of everything else down. Picked up the Incredible Hulk for the Super Nintendo. It's a fun game. Never played this one, but I saw it. It's a 10-gen. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Check that out. Yeah, these next two. I picked them up, didn't even knowing what they were really worth there. And I was like, wow. They didn't have them priced at what price charting is saying they are. I picked up Castlevania Order of Escala, I think it is. And Castlevania Dawn of Sorrows. They had them both priced at $19.99. And then I still got them in the buy two get one free sale. Folks, I scored big when I was there. Then I picked up Digimon World for the PS1. Picked up Dark Cloud 2. Complete. That's a great series. I got the first one. I love Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud 2 is a fun game. Been looking for this for a while. It's not the original cover art, but I was happy with it because it still had the book and the game. And they had it, because of that, they had it marked down, I think, $25. But then it was part of the buy two, get one free. But I got Silent Hill 3. Then I also bought G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra. But yeah, I mean, some of those games were priced, when I got home, I wasn't expecting what they were priced at. And man, they were a lot higher. Then after that store, we went and went down to Trading Games in Fenton. I had a huge box of a lot of common games, a lot of duplicate games, just stuff I didn't want anymore. Went in, traded it off to Jason down there at Trading Games, and went through a big section that he had. I bought a bunch of, got a bunch of inserts and stuff to complete boxes, the Super Nintendo crates, the 64 boxes, everything I collect, because I was running out of my stock. I was there. I always buy games. Bought Sonic DX for the GameCube. Complete. Love this game. Don't think I've ever had it for the GameCube. At one point I did own a Dreamcast. Had that. Bought F-Zero GX. It's a great game. The only downside was it wasn't complete. I'll look on eBay or something, maybe get the manual later, but I keep passing it over, and I was like, finally, no, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Then he shot me a great deal on a game. I mean, great deal, but I got Mutant League Football. That's a great game. I wish it was the hockey one, but no, football, still great game. Then I ended up and bought a bunch of amiibos off of him and stuff. Smash Brothers coming out soon. I need a few different ones for my collection to do things with. So I can get the Rosalina outfit, a Mario Kart. We bought a Rosalina. and play that and get Smash. I needed a Animal Crossing character to do that one, so I bought the dog because I'm a dog lover. I think its name's KK. I think I only looked it up. Didn't have these, been trying to get them. So we bought the Mario Gold and Silver. And much of a Final Fantasy nut that I am, I have a Cloud 1 sealed that I don't want to open. But so I could play it on the Smash Brothers series, I bought Cloud 1 and Cloud 2. Or Player 1, Player 2. And then I also bought me a Goomba and a Koopa Troopa. Now, and you know, this is a nice Labor Day sale. Yeah, I might have spent a little bit of money here and there, but the way I look at my games is I'll add up what the value of them are, and I'll add up what I spend and divide it by that and see what I spent per game. Usually on a Labor Day sale, you know, it adds up. It's not as bad as you think. A buddy of mine where I work was looking for a Wii U. He wanted a nice system. Didn't want one of these ones where it looks like somebody's took it, crammed it into a closet, and it's all scratched up, beat up, dusty. You know, he wanted something nice. So I started looking around online, looking different sources. He said that if I found one that had a box, it was complete, somebody took care of it, that he'd buy the whole thing and I'd get the leftovers. Which was fine with me, something I could add up to my shelves. But I thought this was kind of neat. I got a pretty pristine, real decent box for the Wii U, the Mario Kart, one of the editions. I'm going to hunt down a Mario remote and a red wheel, because I got the manuals and everything, all the packing and everything is in this for me. That means if I ever want to take my Wii U and put it in here, I've got the Wii U box, I've got a Nintendo Land box. Think I've even ordered me got another one cheap off Macari, the 3D World box. Just something I think these box art things are neat, so I'm kind of getting them and collecting them and putting them around the room. You'll see it next year in next year's game tour. Just something else I'm added to my collection. We're going to show off some yard sale stuff, flea market stuff, Facebook pickup, and a Slackers pickup that I did, all on the Sunday of Labor Day. So, I'll start off. I went to the flea market here in Wentzville, Missouri, and I found me a copy of Bionic Commando, High Speed Pinball, got Go Vacation for the Wii. I know they just re-released this for the Switch, but my wife was wanting to try it, so I got the Wii version. Also, for a real cheap price, figured I'd try it as a first-person shooter. Spy Games Elevator Missions. Never seen it, never heard of it, so I figured I'd give it a try. Then, bought Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends. Like again said, I've never really played one of these, and yeah, I get a game for $3-4. It looks interesting, I'll buy it. Went to a yard sale Saturday. Only yard sale I found anything at. Got me 3 games for $3 a piece. They're kind of dirty and need buffed, but that's what I got my buffer for. I get Injustice Gods Among Us. Turbo, the Super Stunt Squad. It's basically you race as Turbo, do other stuff. I'll play pretty much any racing game as long as it's not a simulator. And then I got DreamWorks Madagascar Karts. Like I said, another racing game. Then later that night, went out I was sitting at home, found a Facebook ad somebody had just posted. Found me a copy of Doom for the PS1 long box. I was so excited. Got the manual, got the disc in there. And it's in top shape. I was so happy. Then also the guy had in really good shape Final Doom. So that's just another long box I can knock off. Then decided we were over in St. Peter's, and I'd seen another YouTuber talk about a Slackers that I'd never been to, and decided to stop over there. Found a few games in there. Did their Labor Day special, which is basically the same thing. The power card, if you have it, always gives you, it's buy 3 get 1 free. And every time after I find 1 or 2 games, then I search for something else, I can get 1 free. But I bought Castlevania Judgment. Sorry, I just got done looking at Castlemania's website. Hot Wheels World Race for the GameCube. I like playing these Hot Wheel racing games. I just think they're kind of neat, kind of fun. And another racing game, Sega Rally Revo for the PSP. I saw a demo of this being played on Metal Jesus' video Friday when he did his pickup video. Looked really cool. I've been trying all weekend to find a copy. Finally did. Then I got Time Splitters Future Perfect. That completes the Time Splitters trilogy. Now I own all 3. I played the first one, started the second one. Can't wait to get through that to play this one because pretty fun games. But all in all, that's been my weekend. Also throw up a few things I got the other day. I threw up some pictures. I bought a bunch of manuals at Game Trader 2. Bought Pikmin for the GameCube and one other game. It's going to be in the picture. I forget what the other game was, but throw those up. But other than this, I've had a pretty eventful week and a half of video game collecting. So give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you here soon. I got a VGM video or VGM unboxing coming up. Wait till this Friday. I'll have another unboxing, something I'm buying. And a buddy of mine is getting a hold of something special that we're going to bring over here, and we're going to unbox, I hope. He said he was going to get it. We'll try to get it. I'll let you know if that happens and what it is. See you then.